Hello, 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 hello. Good afternoon, good morning, if nobody said it to you yet. Give me 1 second, sorry. Just get this started real quick. We're just going to do a general message for today, 3D45D. There it is. Ooh. All my friends are heathens. Take it slow. Alrighty. Let's see what energies we're working with today. Ooh, we've got 3. That could be third-party situations, or that could be team building and community. We've got Leo this morning, and we have got Neptune again. Intuition. So we got for our runes. Intuition. Leo is the strength card, grabbing the tiger by the tail. Ooh, we got romance. We got the sheep. Whoop. Where'd you go? Vanished to having long toes. We've got the sheath there for cutting cords. And we got the star, which is more intuition there as well. Let's see. What's the energy of the people in question or person in question? Any messages from the deck? You only know you love her when you let her go. If I wrote you a love song and sang it to you every day. You want a heart, you don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts will never be practical until they are made unbreakable. When the student is ready, the master appears. A true master knows when to disappear. I've had a lot of prayers answered without sitting in a building. You wear your heart on your sleeve. And I got the universe is trying to beep with me. I refuse to engage. All right. Let's see. Should we do a story time with it as well? I kind of like doing the story times because it kind of gives you a little bit of what we're working with as well, huh? Here we got calling the storm. Yeah, there's a lot of energy going on here. We got calling the storm. This is about calling in your power. We've been working with thunderstorms and talking about them a lot in the cord lately, for sure. And collecting thunderstorm water is a great practice to get into. You can collect it and then use it to make moon water as well. We got dragonfly emerge in spring, that energy of transforming. Dragonflies are hugely a huge transformation story. Their emergence is different than caterpillars that just come up out of the ground and stuff like that. Dragonflies go through 3 stages. They got the larvae stage where they're underwater in their egg or whatever. Then they turn into what's called these little nymphs that live in the water and eat the mosquitoes, and then they form into dragonflies. And I always get the message too that a lot of people get upset. It's like, you can't speak butterfly language to caterpillar people, and it's like you can't really speak dragonfly language to butterfly people either. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. And don't be ashamed if you're not a light, fluffy, butterfly. Some people came to be dragonflies. Dragonflies eat butterflies. All right, we got the tree. We got grounding here, right? Grounding and centering yourself into who you truly are. And we got dance and celebration, right? And I always get a strong message with dance and celebration there. There's an old saying that said, it used to be when you went to a shaman for healing, the first thing that they would ask is, when did you stop dancing? When did you stop singing? Right? I don't know why I got shake your groove things in my head now. Oh, we got the frog prince again here. Because I like to read the book because the stories are slightly different than the actual tales. Alright, so we get the lilies too, right? Another water feature here to go with that dragonfly pond, right? I like that. I definitely feel like these are the two energies that we're working with. Definitely a dragonfly energy and definitely this frog energy, right? Contentment, harmony, and purity. For the lilies, we feature the frog prince. He sits on his pad until true love sees him for something other than a frog. For now, he is content to wait for that moment. He must learn to find harmony and peace and purity in a heartfelt kiss. Lily's card changes meanings with the cards that are around it. It brings knowledge and tranquility. And you can also find other people in this card because it represents age and wisdom that comes with it. Let the root of the lily sinking deep into the water remind you of your own ancestral roots. Grounding as well. It can also be a legal card. Remember that the frog prince broke the law of the land by being unkind to an old woman who ended up being a witch in disguise. Sensuality could be the energy of this card if it is close to one of the person cards. And the lilies card modifies the cards around it with a gentle touch. Because a gentle kiss turned the frog into a prince. So cute. These are universals. What's your squeaky? Ah! Ooh. 10 of Cups just fell out. Right. It says the happy house, happy spouse card, right? I get a lot too. I know this card didn't come up with the whole, a rose or a lotus can't bloom in a garden built for a rose with those lilies there. Lilies need the swamp. The dragonflies need the swamp. There's a lot of that energy there. Crazy. Give you a little sneak peek here. Remember how that 3 popped up on the dice? And what did I say? Team building or community? Third party. That's exactly what I said. That's what I said. That's what I said. Trips me out still to this day. Every time. Every time the cards do that. Every time they match. All upside down is definitely dealing towards you. Whoa! Damn, man. And they're all upside down except for one. And since one is right side up, then we are reading reversals on this 3D line. I'm going to tell you now, don't get scared at the 3D line. This is 3D. This is the physical part of reality. The 4D is really where everybody's mind is. The 5D is messages from 5D spirit, your 5D oversouls, your 5D guardians, angels, all that good jazz. Pleiadians, Arcturians, whatever you channel through or connect with, right? Let me write a little bit more of this. All right, so the only card up right down here is Judgment. All right, so the word I pick up with the Judgment card usually is absolution, right? It's focusing on where you need to be focusing or feeling that you're focusing your energy on who needs your energy, right? That is upright. There's definitely a lot of focusing on who needs your attention the most here, but there is definitely a stuck King of Pentacles starting right off, right? On the 3D line, the main person it's focused on is this stuck King of Pentacles. He's trying to use his best judgment to put energy where they're supposed to be, but there's definitely a blockage here. You got the Lovers reversed, the Prince of Pentacles reversed, and a Tower reversed, right? And this kind of gives you the energy of what? This person King of Pentacles, Prince of Pentacles is bad routines. This is bad routines, right? The King of Pentacles isn't really in control, not reversed like that. And reversed like that, in some cases, it can come off as narcissistic. I'm not picking that up with the rest of the cards here. I'm just picking it up as this person doesn't want to change. They don't want to change. They don't want to change. And they think they're using sound judgment in this. But what they're doing is they're sabotaging a lover's connection. They're going to make immature moves. They're going, right? King of Pentacles wants to remain in control of everything that he's in control of, and he wants to be the number one person in control, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, right? And him making sound judgments, and now part of this is true because that's upright, right? But also this is kind of sabotaging this connection. This person's willing to sacrifice this connection and make an immature move to a returning Tower. What did I say about watch out for them exes, man? There's been a message popping up a lot lately. What? It's mating season for humans. This is when exes come out of the woodwork. That's what I said about that 3 third-party situations or people that you could build with. Which one do you want to play? What game are you going for here, right? Definitely got a focus of looking at the 3, right? Third-party situations, right? 3 cups there. Like, looking at the wrong direction, right? I'm going to be focused on these 3 empty cups over here when this cup is being handed to me. It's overflowing with energy. And it's like, here, take this cup. Take this cup. No. I like the meme that has it's the original card. And it's the meme of the guy sitting there leaned up against a tree. And he's got the 3 cups and the universe trying to hand him another cup. And he's sitting there going, no, I said I wanted the chocolate latte with the whipped cream and rainbow sprinkles. Right? And that's it. But just focusing on what you're not getting instead of what's trying to be handed to you. Time to walk away and move on. 8 of Cups is also about moving on from like gossipy type of energy. Moving on from people who try to bring you into the past. Moving on from old flames. Definitely the way this one is. It's like all the cups are sunk here except for this one that's on fire on the top. And it's just a walking away and allowing that to burn out and allowing it to sink like the rest. It's definitely a call to protect your energy here. And I'm getting this as the 2 separate energies as well that you're dealing with, right? With that Lovers card that was down there. We got one that is extremely shielded with that 7, right? See how she's sitting in her bubble. She's extremely shielded. And then you got this Magician here, and he's making me feel like that frog on the lily pad there with his pond. Another pond, right? I don't know why this is coming up a lot, but there it is, right? There's a lot of call for water here, working with water energy. Anyway, so you got the Magician here, and he's learning how to ebb and flow his energy and learning how to manifest and create his own thing, right? Learning how to use the elements and get them working from him. This person's learning how to protect their energy, learning how to shield. 7 of Wands, I'd like to say, is like, it's holding healthy boundaries and having some moral fortitude with yourself, right? And shielding and protecting your energy I feel like both these people are obsessed with this, right? This person is mainly obsessed with manifesting and controlling and being in control of their energies and emotions, especially with that water energy there, with that little spiral. This person's definitely concerned with shielding, and both of them are doing this, and that's what's causing that reversed lovers on the bottom here. Both of them are doing this because actually their main focus is the Ten of Swords, but they're trying to release past anxiety, anxieties that are still binding them. Right, on the 5D here, what do you got? You got Three of Swords, third-party situations, allowing someone on the outside to influence what you were working on, right, or what you were working towards, and things of that nature, right? It doesn't have to be necessarily cheating or things of that nature. It could be with that reverse Tower at the bottom. Definitely someone who's caused a lot of drama is coming back in on the 3D, causing this third-party situation, either tempting this person back into an old pattern. Hey, let's do it this old way again. Let's try again energy, right? But it's a third-party situation because that usually happens the moment you were about to move on, right? It's the moment you were about to shift, you're about to move on from these past energies that you fall back into them, right? Or that they come back out of the woodwork, right? And I've always said this too, and a lot of people, a lot in the spiritual community do. The universe is going to test you before it gives you what you really want. It's going to test you with what you had to make sure that what you really want is what you really want, right? If it's what you really want and really what you were working towards and building towards, and you really want this stability, are you going to give it up, right? Just to go back to an old comfort zone. You got the Page of Pentacles up right here. So we're back to this kind of immature energy. Now this is upright, so this is moving into, like, it's still immature, but it's trying to build a healthier routine, right? Pentacles, the Page and the Knight and the King, I always say, are about routine as well. They're control and routine. Yeah. I just get this person is still trying to learn this new control, this new routine. Trying to learn to control immature impulses, right? So that this doesn't get ruined by things of that, right? You got Death here, allowing these old energies, these old cycles, these old routines, these old ways that people used to manipulate you, right? I get a strong sense of someone, especially with that reverse Tower on the 3D, coming back to create an old routine, something you've already played. You've already played this game with this person how many times? When are you going to let the past just die, right? So that new can be reborn, right? You get the Emperor here at the end. This is the Aries card 1. But this is also about being strategic, understanding. The Emperor recognizes, you know, the Emperor is not just in charge of one kingdom. He's in charge of many kingdoms, and he's paying attention to all the kings and queens and all these different kingdoms and how they operate and how they're working, right? And then the Emperor uses that to try to predict behavior, right? If you can tell that, what, oh my God, this guy comes in every single time, and every single time it starts out as this, but I just know by the end of dinner, by the end of these beers, by the end of whatever, there's going to be this same thing, right? You know, and in this case, it's like, what, this Tower is going to come in. They're going to come in. They're going to play the same game they did before. What? Oh, let's just be friends. Let's just hang out. Let's just cuddle. Let's just, and you know that's not what's going to happen. You know, eventually they're going to hit on you. They're going to make a move. They're going to do this. And then it's going to be up to you at that point on what game you want to play. The Emperor is all about strategy and all about games, right? And it comes down to it. If you want to continue to keep playing games with that person, then that is completely and entirely up to you. But remember, the games end the minute you stop engaging and playing with them. All right, we got the Lily with the Frog Prince here. The Frog Prince waiting for someone to come in, paying his tenants there, right? In the pond. lilies. Ay. You get Dragonfly Emergence, just as a reminder. Dragonfly Emergence, emerging into this new energy with spring. Embrace it, use it, transform. Don't be afraid to be different versions of yourself. You do not have to be who you were yesterday just because everybody expects you to be. That's the other thing. And that's an important thing with co-creation, right? You don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to be that person anymore. What? Oh, you were always the person I could turn to. Yeah, I fucking was. I'm not anymore. Why? I learned my goddamn lesson. Right? I don't want to swim around the pond anymore eating mosquito larvae. I'm ready to transform into a dragonfly. I want my fucking wings. Right? I want to be able to zoom around. I want to be able to... Right? I want to be able to breathe. I don't know why that came up. You got the grounding here. Oh my God, too. Check this out. See that right there? Took that this morning. That's cool. Dance, ground, dance, celebrate, create energy, cast it out. I always say that is a great shielding technique as well, right? You ground your energy down, you ground down into the ground. I always say you put your roots down in, then you pull that energy and then you blast it up. Dancing is another beautiful way of blasting out that wonderful, positive energy. And the more positive, happy energy you blast out into the universe, the more you attract to you, right? The more energy and focus comes back to you, right? So don't be afraid to get out there, dance. Don't be afraid to be silly. I don't know why, but I'm getting a big thing about the little shell things on her feet here that rattle and make noise. Don't be afraid to wear your crystals, your beads. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Get that song Sunscreen, right? The song's all about wearing sunscreen. But in it, it says dance, even if you've got no place to do it, but in your own living room. Move. And I got that shake your groove thing, come on. And now this is what'll happen when you start doing that. You're grounding your energy, right? You're learning how to channel energy. That was a big conversation I was having with someone the other day. It was about, being energetically drained, and grounding and drawing energy and casting energy is a good way to start balancing yourself out so that you're not drained, right? That's a Reiki teaching, is the reason they can continue to keep doing this healing energy is because they tap into source, so they're not actually using their energy. They're just they're a conductor. Right? They're a conductor for the energetic flow of the universe. Or if you're more earth-based, I always say there's starseeds and then there's earth-based people. Your energy comes from the earth. You just pull it up from the earth and you cast it out, right? But either way, when you do these things and you start transforming and you start becoming noticeable and you start getting attention, what happens? You're always going to have them haters, right? Haters are going to come out of the woodwork every single time. It's going to cause a storm. It's going to cause a little chaos. It's going to cause a little... shakes, right? Especially if you're working on not engaging in old toxic cycles, old routines that are going to lead to the same spot that you've been in before. I got don't get distracted. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? Definitely got the warning of temptation coming in. Nothing is stopping you but you. Daddy, look, a butterfly. He'll only leave you better off. They watch us dine on empty plates and drink from empty cups. Puppy love. And I got find happiness before you seek money. I don't know why, but I get the energy with everything with the reading and everything else like that, there's this balance of someone's coming in. It's going to be a lustful energy. What they're going to try to play on that puppy love honeymoon phase again, right? Anybody who deals with these people that come in and out of their lives, that's it. Every time they come in, they reignite this honeymoon puppy love phase, right? But it doesn't last. Eventually, they always go back into their old cycles, right? They watch us dine on empty plates and drink from empty cups, right? It's all empty. It's not real, right? Find happiness before you seek money. That's the whole broadcasting and casting out your energy, right? He'll only leave you better off. When you don't engage in these games, people will run. People will, threaten. You'll never see me again. Things of that nature. If they do that, what? Let them go. Let them go. People want to walk out of your life, let them, right? Got Daddy Look at the Butterfly. Definitely listen to your messages, right? That's from the I Am Legend, where the daughter says that right before she dies. And then at the end of the movie, you have the butterfly with the guy that has the cure, right? I just get a strong message of listen. And I get also that there's another card in the deck that says when a child speaks, listen. There's signs. Listen to the synchronicities, listen to signs, listen to what people are saying, you know what I'm saying? And allow that to help you make these decisions. Nothing's stopping you but you into moving into new phases in life, right? Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? It's the Joker right before he kills Batman's parents, right? Don't get distracted. All right, let's get this. Now remember, we have that 3, the Leo energy, strength card there, Neptune, intuition. So with Leo energy there, I get the strong message of what? Grab the tiger by the tail. And the tiger's pretty much you, your inner shadow, right? I also like the, which one would have it? I think this one would. Oh no, it's down here. Have you ever seen the meme where it's like, I'm eating a chocolate chip bagel and my dog's begging me for a piece of the chocolate chip bagel and I'm not giving it to him because I know that chocolate's bad for my dog, but she doesn't know. She's sad. She's not getting what she wants. And then there's a meme at the bottom of it that says, and here I am over in the corner chewing on my bad decision bagel, right? This is a matter of what? You got to go grab the tiger by the tail and get the bad decision bagel out of its mouth, right? You're not allowed to eat that. You shouldn't be eating that. You know better. Get it out of your mouth, I'm sorry. I don't know why that came out so loud. Y'all are killing me with this spring energy. I love it. You have friendships, right? Right. Every great relationship starts with a solid foundation of friendship, right? But sometimes you need to sit and evaluate how much give and take was in these friendships. Who's genuinely loyal? That's what I get with the dog energy there. Who's genuinely loyal, right? Anything else? Yep, there we go. Friendships, patience leads to unions. Friendships and patience leads to unions. And another discussion that I had too, like if you're worried about that 3D line, you're worried about a scary bad reading, and anytime you get any type of negative reading or something like that, take into consideration if you do not like a timeline that has been read for you, it is 110% up to you to change your reactions, your own cycles, and your own patterns to break that chain so that that doesn't happen. You can change any timeline anytime you want. Now it's going to cause chaos, and when you break that routine and you break that timeline, it's a little scarier because you genuinely don't know what's going to happen next, right? I got Pisces, I got Pluto, and I got 8. And that's what I talk about with the infinity symbols with 8, right? If you find yourself going like this all the time, you gotta start trying to make a turn. Now you're going like this. Right? Infinite. And if you're going to be in an infinite pattern, Why not be in an infinite pattern of growth, right? That's the spiral dynamics. Spiral up on these things, right? You get the Pluto here. There's definitely a lot of dark undertones and that death energy, right? Letting dead dogs lie, let a dead horse lie or something. Is that it? No, it's let dead dogs lie and don't beat a dead horse, is it? And then we got Pisces, the yin and yang, right? Pisces is all about yin and yang. They're the moon energy, right? They're secret truths and revelations. All right. That's all I got for y'all today. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all, and I'm going to be back just as soon as I can. I promise. Look at that. It's 1:11. Oh, buttons and bells. Buttons and bells. Like and share, y'all. It helps everybody out on YouTube. You should be kind and do that for your friends.